I posted earlier how many people have accepted Christ into their heart, and I got out of 4,500 friends, I got a little over 200 people saying that, and a lot of people may not have seen it, but out of those 200 of y'all, how many of y'all does it show in your everyday life? How many of you said a prayer 20 years ago, or 10 years ago, or 5 years ago, and you've been faithful with going to church after you accepted Him, and you've let Satan talk you into believing a lie that as long as you go to church every Sunday and learn about God, that you're doing good? A lot of people do that. Me personally, God has changed me lately in a way that He wants me to witness to everybody, and I mean everybody I come in contact with. See, what Satan's tricked us all into believing is that we go to church every Sunday, we're doing good. Demons ain't scared of you going to church every Sunday. And I learned this in the testimony today that I listened to at work. What they're scared of is you becoming the building. They're not scared of the building you go into. They're scared of you becoming it. In other words, when you leave it, you walk it out, you live it out, you let people see it in you. And He's tricked us into believing that some gifts are for some people, some gifts are for other people. But one gift that we all have and we should all do and practice is witnessing to any and everybody you come in contact with. He said, don't conform to this world. To stand out, be different. Well, I'm scared that person's going to look at me funny if I say, do you know Jesus? So, He said, be thankful for your persecutions and stuff in His name's sake. Never can you go and share Jesus with somebody and it be wrong. I'm scared to do that. The devil's got you tricked into believing a lie because he's the father of all lies. Just because you said a prayer 20 years ago, 10 years ago, 5 years ago, and you've went to church faithfully every Sunday does not mean that you're doing God's work. He wants you to do more than that. He wants you to witness to people. There's so many lost people out here that we pass daily that we could share Jesus with and we don't. I think it's time to step out of your comfort zones and get out of the box and start witnessing. And when I say that, man, I mean every person you come in contact with, say, do you know Jesus? And if they don't, share Him with them. Don't get before Him in heaven one day, like I always say, and I'm always going to say it because you can never say it enough. What'd you do to further my kingdom? And you're going to look at Him, and you're going to have to account for that. So just something I wanted to share today is just because you go to church every Sunday doesn't mean you're doing God's work and doing what He wants you to do. Satan's tricked us all into believing a lie. Got us conformed to this world instead of standing out from it. God bless.